Hey, it's AverageJohn here coming at you with another video of what I have read this week. Now, what I read one graphic novel over the week, and it's one of the best ones because, of course, is everyone's favorite, Sonic the Hedgehog. This Archives Volume 12, made by Archie Comics. There are a bunch of these books. They're just available everywhere. I got this from a pack from all these bargain bin over there. Man, I got them over at Ollie's. They have mystery comic packs and stuff to come with at least 10 mystery comics from DC, Marvel, and above a lot like Action Lab and Boom and IDW and all that stuff. So and they're very cool. I like them. I like to purchase them, although they're just any from the series, you know. So they could be number 1, they could be number 47. You don't have a choice. But I like the mystery packs. And I do like ordering straight on stories. And this one I got from Ollie's. So this is my notebook right here. It has very, very, very Game of Thrones. But sure, let's just go in. This whole book covers a couple of comics. It's more of like a collection, really. This one covers like guerrilla warfare, Endgame, not Avengers Endgame, by the way. This also covers Countdown Armageddon and stuff. Countdown Armageddon, then Endgame. And it also has Knuckles Quest thrown in there. That one's pretty good. But of course, I said Guerrilla Thriller. Guerrilla Thriller. There we go. And so first we have the Guerrilla Thriller Part 1. Which, you know, the freedom fighters, you know, they found an ancient Mobian knife, so they defrosted him. Now he's getting used to everything. He is obviously out of time. And out of time, I just mean he's out of time, not he's being timed for anything, but yeah, he is out of time. You know, we had the freedom fighters like Sally, Tails, Sonic, and all those others like Bunny's in here. And yeah, we also have like Uncle Chuck and all that. They're in here. And yeah. So, but Sonic and one of his friends, they go to Dr. Robotnik's place, right? Dr. Robotropolis. And go and they eat these. Well, Sonic accidentally eats these Knuckleiptus berries, which makes them fall asleep. And when they wake up, they're all captured by nearby gorillas that were actually near them. And Dr. Robotnik and his assistant Sniffly have this thing called the Eco Destroyer, and they're in the jungle of Mobians. They're in the jungle basically, and Dr. Robotnik hates the jungle. He absolutely hates it and wants to destroy it. So that's why they're being put up against each other. But you know, they got the gorillas to deal with first. You got Sonic the Hedgehog Gorilla Thriller Part 2. You know, they're all captured. Captured. Dr. Robotnik does catch up. Well, Sniffly does anyway. Sniffly catches up to them. He threatens to roboticize everyone. Basically, just make everyone into robots. But then you know, Bunny, Tails, Moby, who is that old Mobian ancient Mobian dude that they found last comic or whatever, are ganging up on Snively and destroying the Eco Destroyer. Now, they barely escaped, of course, but how they gonna escape the Gorillas? They're angry at anything. Well, they were making a Mobian stew that they just happened to drop a bunch of narcoleptic berries into. So they're asleep. But of course the ancient Mobian is hungry and he eats and he falls asleep too. But yeah, they escape the Eco Destroyer. Of course Sonic is super fast, so he unscrews all the bolts of the Eco Destroyer to destroy it. Destroy it and leave it there, basically. So it gets destroyed, they all go home. And then we got Knuckles Quest 3. On the End of Dark, A Night of Value. We got Knuckles basically just looking for a paladin. He had but yeah, he's just looking. This night gave him a riddle of 3 targets that he was gonna run into. He's gonna find like a wizard, a paladin, and an alchemist, and he was gonna face them. But that's all. And they said that they were on one of the floating islands, so he's going to all the floating islands. Oh, it's right there. Charlatan, Enchantress, and Paladin. I was nowhere close. Maybe you can find 2 in the same place. Matthias Poe and Damocles the Elder. Maybe he can find them. Well, they're on the floating islands. Well, that's the little side story right there. He goes looking for them. Now we get back to Sonic the Hedgehog. This is at Countdown to Armageddon #1. Her benevolent scientist in the past was hoping to prolong life through robotization. Hoping to prolong life by robotization, but fails, and then ends up getting weaponized by Dr. Robotnik. Or as he discovers, his real name is Warlord Julian. And the dude that the seal looking dude represents him the whole time, his name is Rotor. I had in my notes that I didn't know what his name was. I guess I missed it somewhere. I misremembered it. But yeah, and they're still trying to. They're trying to find a traitor in their midst. It can't be the one that has betrayed him in the past through Doggy Dog, because he's already been arrested and caught for being a traitor. Now, some might be thinking it's Uncle Chuck, who was a scientist at first, but now he just runs a chili dog stand. Now we get the Countdown Armageddon Part 2. Just the wolf pack, which has like Lupe, Drago, and others. They're just questioning Uncle Chuck like he's guilty. And then we have this skunk, Jeffrey St. John, who loves Sally but hates Sonic. And there's an uncovered video of Uncle Chuck that he's going to use as evidence. Evidence that he is a spy. But maybe Dulce's a spy, I don't know. And a lot of accusations going around, and Jeffrey St. John and Sonic get into a fight, get into a squabble. Because, they're like that they're enemies. They're not really friends. They're not really mean toward each other. I wouldn't say frenemies, but they're on that kind of level. And then we get the Countdown to Armageddon Part 3. Or maybe now it's accused that Jeffrey St. John is the traitor. And the other rabbit's name that kind of looks like Tails in a sense. Tails, but with a European accent. His name is Antoine. And he wears his father's uniform. And then the girl Bunny is named Bunny. But there, maybe just talk about like Sonic and Princess Sally, or Jeffrey St. John and Princess Sally having misguided love for each other and kind of led them astray. Yeah. Then the question whether or not the Wolfpack is fulfilling their duties. Nicholas is still on his quest. We get back to his quest. Nicholas' quest for a goat, a raven, and a swan song. Where he finally runs into Matthias Poe and Dercles the Elder. After searching for a couple weeks, he finally runs into them. And now he's about to attack, but then Matthias is just like, by the potions of Poe, direction of Damocles, and the herbs of the skettle, I bring forth a golem made of metal. And then Golem appears, but Nicholas beats up that Golem. And Nicholas tries to beat up Damocles, but it turns out that was a trick by Matthias. So there is no Damocles at that table, at least. There is one that exists somewhere, but he's not there. So it's only Matthias. But Nicholas captures Matthias. He accidentally spills some potions on the sword. Potions, I guess I just gave that a little bit of that away. And he spills potions onto Damocles' dummy and reveals a sword. The royal sword, but he's not royalty. So maybe he can't wield it, but he can deliver it. And kind of like how Link was supposed to do all those games. Are in a link between worlds and a link in time. So, just embarrassing myself. A link to the past and a link between worlds. Anyway, we get back to Endgame. We get back to Sonic. That's what I mean. We get to Endgame, Part 1 of Sonic. Or Sonic Endgame Part 1. That's a better way to put it. It's the year 3235, on planet Mobius. And we got a powerful Warlord Julian, who has retired the name and became Dr. Robotnik instead. And he built Robotropolis. And it's been a long war. It's an 11-year war. But then we go with that's a little background on everything. And then we got Sonic, Sally, the Wolfpack. We got the Doctor, and Tails, Bonet, and Doiny. So who's the traitor? Right, who is the traitor? I don't know. But something happens to Sonic on the mission. He cuts Princess Sally's rope and she falls. But he just continues on the mission. Like nothing's wrong. Maybe something happened, I don't know. But he continues on into like lasers. He No. But Princess Sally is barely alive from the fall. She's barely alive. So, they all go back. They all go back to that whole village, to get to the doctor to heal her to keep her alive. But to leave Sonic behind, who they actually have a suspicion about it, about Sonic actually causing her death. Like, so much that George St. John arrests Sonic for the murder of her. Yeah. But instead of being sentenced to death, he is sentenced to life imprisonment in the Devil's Gulag. That's a prison camp, I believe. But then we get the Sonic the Hedgehog Endgame Part 2. So, everyone's saying, oh, Sonic did it. It was very obvious Sonic did it. But did he do it, or was he brainwashed or something? Or was he under someone else's control? They don't know that. But he breaks free with the help of Sleuth Doggy Dog, and of course, Jeffrey St. John. I said George before just a few seconds ago. Jeffrey St. John is tasked with recapturing him. Sonic's running. He's running fast, and he runs into like a cave. And that's when he starts feeling real grief towards Sally. Real grief. And he just, I don't know. And everyone's still pointing the finger at who is the actual traitor. And Drago gets it this time. Drago does. But so Jeffrey St. John, the Wolfpack, and everyone, they're going after Sonic, right? They're just more worried about the Tasmanian devils that are right outside the cave than Sonic himself. And Sonic's just wondering how they found him so fast. Well, Jeffrey St. John, he placed a bug on Sonic's shackle, whatever. Placed a bug on Sonic somewhere. That's how they found him. So, but in order to try to prevent the further casualties for the war, the king of Nahil, king of Acorn, which is kind of their division or whatever. King of Acorn has made a truce with Dr. Robotnik. In fact, a truce so well that he now leads, not leads, but a huge part of their army as he reinstates his warlord status. Now, Dr. Robotnik is once again Warlord Julian. And that is Sonic the Hedgehog Archives number 12, made by Archie Comics. And I just really love these. These are short and simple. Obviously, they do not cover all the old classic comics that Sonic had, but they cover a good number of them. And the Archives series that they've done, they're still doing. I don't know what they're still doing, but they've definitely done. And it's a fantastic series, And I can understand why a lot of fan art is on the website. Because unfortunately, I don't think a lot of these Mobians are what they're called. I don't think a lot of them have discovered pants or anything. Bunny has. Bunny. The Bunnie, so I guess it's still Bunny. But yeah, a lot of them, they have not. And no, of course they're all cute, they're all cutely drawn. Now even Sonic handsome, okay? I'll put that out there. The rest of them are pretty cute. But I'm not into that. I don't know if that's the right word. Or if that's the right phrasing. But yeah. And you can definitely tell going through these archives why the people with Sonic are the way they are. Yeah, but anyway, that's what I read. What have you guys read? Have you guys read anything interesting, new, or new to you? In fact, let me know in the comments down below, or don't want to reach me in the comments. If you don't want to reach me in the comments, you can reach me on my socials. At my Instagram's at TRIPL3XXX Mayhem. My Twitter, @official. And strike the Twitter. My Twitter is at Real Average John. My Facebook is at Official Average John. And if you don't understand me, that's okay. My stuff is in the description below. Now, I've done my socials so many times, I should have it memorized by now. Or I should do it right every single time from now, but you'd be surprised. So, but, yeah, I will see you all in the next video very soon. Very soon. Alright. I'm thinking Wednesday or sometime this week. I don't know if I should keep up with the movie and show stuff, because I don't really prepare for that much. You know, it's not fun. But with the comic stuff, I can control more. But if you guys want to see more of the show's movies, I'll leave a like or leave a comment saying, hey, I would like to see this. So, alright, so I'll vouch for Wednesday at least announcing that. So, alright, without further ado, ciao. I'll see you guys later.